Alright guys, we're getting ready to start on our video for today. Oh, I guess Evie wants to let you know that today's a Pokemon video, so I can understand the excitement. So, let's get right to it. Come on, Evie. Hi everyone, it is Evie Trooper here, also known as Jacob for those who have been watching my channel long enough. Today is Valentine's Day, if you're watching it on the day I post it. What better way to do a Pokemon video on Valentine's Day than to talk about one of the most famous Pokemon shippings out there. And today will be about Amourshipping, which honestly is my personal favorite. It used to be Poke Shipping, but that's a story in itself of how I became an Amourshipper, so I won't go into all that. I'll just talk about my reasons why I really enjoy Amourshipping and why it's one of the best Pokemon shippings out there. Now, unfortunately, I do not have any pictures or video clips of Ash and Serena, except for maybe this. There you go. There's your Ash and Serena. That's the only thing you're really going to get out of this one. Like, I'd love to be able to do a slideshow or something like that, but I'm still in the process of learning how to use those pictures and video clips without the Pokemon franchise itself, like, you know, wanting to shut down videos and all that. Like for one instance, there's the YouTuber Entity Maze, which I'm a huge supporter of his channel. He's great. He even has great Amourshipping videos. I'll even put a link in the description down below and an iCard above on that subject. So what I'll do instead is show some of my cards from the Kalos region, or at least these are all the cards I have of one each. Like, there's still cards I'm missing, but I hope I can complete this collection eventually. So let's just start off. Why do I like Amourshipping? Well, I have to say, I really like how the XYZ series was really turning out. Like, it showed Ash, still a great character as he is, since the original series. Of course, I don't count the Black and White series. Sorry for those who love that series, but there you go. So, I have to say, his maturity level, to me, in the XY and XYZ series was a huge improvement. It showed that he had really grown up. And then, that's just one of the main things that helped with it. Then, when Serena comes into the scene, it is, I don't know what else to say. So, let's just start off. So, let me just turn the page for you guys, so you can get some visual new cards. And there's my Ash Greninja. I was so happy to get one of those. So, yeah. So I have to say, one of the things that made me start liking Amourshipping was Ash and Serena's first encounter, which happened long before the original series timeline, in a sense. That they were kids at a Pokemon summer camp, and Serena got lost and hurt her leg. Then Ash pretty much came to her rescue and encouraged her to not give up till it's over, and he helps her up, and then they head back to camp and everything. So, already it's a great start. It was a great start. I was like, wow, that's actually very impressive. Very nice beginning for a shipping like this. Totally different. Like, usually the other girls, they meet Ash for the very first time when he's on the journey in that region at that point, and so on and so forth. this one was different. I really liked that one. Another thing that I really liked throughout the series, on why I liked Ash and Serena, was how they encouraged one another. They really stood by one another, encouraged each other on their dreams, like Ash wanting to be a Pokemon master, and then Serena discovering her dream eventually on wanting to be a Pokemon performer. And the two of them, they encouraged each other on that. They stood by each other, and I just thought that was just great for the two of them, that they had their own dreams, but yet at the same time, they could easily travel together and still accomplish their dreams together. They're different, but yet they can coexist. So another thing that I have to say I liked about their relationship was, this is going to be a little bit of a surprise on why I say I like it. Like, I can't really find the right words for it. Is their argument. Well, that's a surprise. Like, their argument was one of the things you liked. Well, I have to say the reason why I liked it was mostly because the kind of argument it was. It was definitely what I would call a healthy argument. That Ash was all down on himself, and Serena at first was trying to encourage him and be by his side. Well, he snaps at her and pretty much tells her it's none of her business. Leave him alone. So leave himself alone. So, and then she throws a snowball at him. And what she says next was, I think, a great way to handle this issue. Was that she tells Ash that she knows that he is a leader, always positive, never gives up. He hangs in there till the very end. I'm trying to remember all the lines that she said. Like, then, of course, then she says, "You're not acting like the Ash I know. Stop. Bring me back the real Ash, because you sure are not him." And, of course, then she runs off. But the benefit of that healthy argument was that Ash snaps out of it. He realizes that he is indeed not being the Ash who he really is. That he's supposed to face the problem and not just sit around and feel down on himself. So he eventually thanks her, and I just that was a great moment, absolutely, because it was different. It was definitely not expected. I did not expect an argument to become one of their best moments. Because that argument really helped them grow closer together. Then I have to say another reason why I also support their this shipping of Amourshipping was definitely the Amourshipping episode. I mean, how could I not mention this? It was the time when Ash was sick, then Serena had to battle against someone who was challenging Ash to challenge his Pikachu against Ash's Pikachu. And how she decides to, I guess, like, defend Ash's honor or something. Like, I'm trying to find the right words for this. But so what she does, she dresses up in Ash's clothes and challenges this guy. I think it was Jimmy. Jimmy. And she actually does a great job. She remembers Ash's battling style very well. She really pulled it off. So, at that episode, I smiled the whole time. The only thing I did not like about that episode was Team Rocket trying to do their motto in a musical way, or whatever they were doing. That part makes me cringe. I was like, why did you do this? It was so awkward. So, let's move on. Another reason why I really support Amourshipping is because Ash showed signs that he liked Serena. I mean, that was not very common. Like, he encouraged her. He even sacrificed a gym battle to have Serena complete her journey as a Pokemon performer on her last performance. They stood by each other and encouraged each other. A great thing. A wonderful thing. Of course, I also love their dates. The first date was not really a real date, but it's still fun to watch. The second date was definitely more of a date. Like, I liked how Ash invited her to come along with him, and because that was definitely a nice change, for sure. Then, to top it all off, how could I leave this out? There's so many things I want to talk about, but I'd probably be talking for hours, and that's the last thing I want to do. So, what I shall say is the cherry on top, the kiss. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, that kiss was like the defining moment, because honestly, I was dreading the whole series as I was watching it, because I was thinking, oh no, here we go again. Another girl likes Ash, but she never tells him, and then at the end of the series they just go about their own ways, whatever journeys they're on. She never tells him. There you go. This was definitely not that case. She tells him that you're the kind of person I want to be. The next time we meet, you're going to like the kind of person that I've grown into. That's the English version, of course, but honestly, I really liked the Japanese version better, which was that she said this: you are my goal. The next time we meet, I'll be a more attractive woman to you, which, honestly, I think that's a better line. Those are better lines right there. And so then she starts going down the escalator. Then she gets this look in her eye, and she says, Ash, one more thing. She runs up the escalator, and I thought it was just going to be like a whisper in the ear or a hug or something. But when it turned out it was a kiss, and then, of course, I had to research, all right, was this a kiss on the cheek or something? But it turns out, when I learned that it was a kiss on the lips, I was so excited. I was like, oh my goodness. She finally did it. And Ash seemed to like it as well. I was like, oh yes, finally. Looks like Ash found his future wife. So, I hope Serena eventually comes back and the two of them get married. Maybe when they're in their 20s, I think, would be a good age. Definitely good age. So, yeah. Then, I'm just glad that she had a canon crush on Ash, and even the Pokemon people said that it was, and I'm just happy that it finally happened. I think it was about time we finally had a Pokegirl that really did love Ash. It was a great their love, her love for Ash, and then I guess I have to say that he loves her too. That their growth and their relationship, their relationship's growth throughout the series was a really great one, and it really helped the series as well. So that's pretty much all I'm going to say. I could talk more, but I do not want to talk your ears off. So I guess I'll just leave off with this. Again, I'll just shout out again to Entity Maze. He has great videos. The description will be down below, and one of his videos will be in the iCards above. And I also want to end with this, that there's also a YouTube video out there that is entitled Serena's song, I Choose You, from movie 20 Amourshipping AMV. To be perfectly honest, AMVs never really appealed to me very often, but this AMV is, I give it a 10 out of 10. I loved every bit of it. And I'll put that in the description down below and in the art card above as well, so you guys can watch that. Very well done. So that pretty much concludes my video. So I hope you guys enjoy your Valentine's Day, and I shall see you guys next time.